Hey guys, so here we go. This is going to be a little series I'm going to create talking about how the hell I got into K-pop and what led me to me now, like almost like 6 years later. Learning Korean for like 3 years now. Totally like I want to travel, or I go to KCON like pretty much every year. KCON New York, because LA is far away and I'm broke, so I can't do that. But definitely want like obsessing over like all the boys, especially obsessing over the girls. What led me to this point? Okay, so we're gonna just like start this off. And of course, shout out to the hashtag Yang Gang because I wanted to kind of combine forces. I want to combine the K-pop community with the Yang Gang community, and I just want us to be aware of one another and to love each other and just have fun. Hopefully when Yang becomes president, we can like have like a K-pop party and like dance to like G-Friend or like Twice, BTS, New Sister, whatever your pick. But yeah, so about 6 years ago, maybe like 5 years ago, but like in 2014. Let's see here. I was like a freshman, nearing the end of my freshman year of high school, and starting my sophomore year of high school. I was very obsessed with YouTube, obviously. Yeah, as a millennial slash Gen Z, I'm not quite sure where I lie. My birthday is 1998. Coming up, I'm about to turn 21 in September. So I don't know, whatever. I guess I'm millennial slash Gen Z. But either way, I'm on YouTube all the time. And guess what? I used to love the Fine Bros, the reaction channel. Before they kind of went kind of crazy, which is a different story. But basically, I got obsessed with that channel and reaction videos. And about like 5 months in, they did like their second K-pop reaction video. So I did not know about their first one, but like their second one came out, and I did not research which music video was on which video, because they've done like 5 K-pop videos, just strictly K-pop reaction videos, and now they've done like so many with I think Momoland and some other group. Now they've done one recently, like what was like Luna, I don't know, it was one of those groups, but anyway. Oh no, 17. But like now they do like K-pop like stuff all the time. But back in the day, like I was very shocked because they did their second K-pop reaction video, and I was like, for them to do a reaction video of like this the same thing but just more of, I've never seen that done before. Usually they just do like a reaction video of like a viral moment or a viral video or a viral movement, and then they move on. But with K-pop, they just did teens react to K-pop #2. And I was like, okay, this is probably bigger than what I initially thought. Because I think maybe I did watch the first one first. I don't know. I know I watched the one with TVXQ and Girls' Generation up there, and I think EXO Overdose. And I remember the first time I watched those music videos, I'll link them down below, of course, because they're worthy to be watched. But when I first watched them, I was like, okay, it's fine. Like, it's loud and it's like poppy. And I was kind of like dismissive of it at first. Partially because it just didn't shock me or it didn't surprise me. I was thinking about it. And then also, like, I kind of had a feeling that a lot of the fandom of K-pop was probably pretty, like, radical. I had a feeling that, a lot of people that were into K-pop were really, like passionate. I feel like it was already, like, popular. And for me, I'm like very like anti like culture. Like I'm kind of like, if something's so popular, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to like keep my hands on it. I want to get involved because I don't want to be just a part of like the movement. Let the movement take me away and lose my identity. That's why I originally thought. So that was probably the main reason why I was so dismissive of it in the first place. But then again, when I saw that the Fine Brothers, they did another reaction video, then I started to be intrigued. I'm like, okay, what am I missing? What's so amazing about this K-pop? So for some reason, like when I saw the second video, I was more open. I feel like I don't know why I was more open. I was like, let me give them a shot. Let me give this a shot. I was never really into J-pop beforehand. Never into any other like East Asian like kind of music. I just stuck to like my R&B and or my rock. So for example, I was really into like Evanescence, Paramore, and then a lot of like Rihanna and Chris Brown and stuff like that. But never really veer from like American music. And Lana Del Rey, of course. Love you, Lana. Which I didn't like her at first either, which could be a separate series of how I got into Lana Del Rey. But anyway, I don't know, something was just more open. And I was like, okay, let me watch I think I watched the first one and the second one. So I watched like the first one again. I feel I watched it again. And then when I saw, it really clicked for me when I saw the TVXQ video of Catch Me. And when I really paid attention to like the video, not just the reactions, but like the video itself, I was like, oh, this is really intense. This is really cool. And then I wanted to watch it on my own. I wanted to watch the whole thing because obviously, the reaction videos, it's like clipped into pieces. So I decided to watch it on my own, and then I was like, I felt like when I watched it, I was in like a different world. This is like the first K-pop music video that I've ever watched its entirety without any like reactioners like interrupting or anything like that. If you guys don't know TVXQ, they are K-pop legends. They are K-pop veterans. And at that point in the Catch Me music video, it was just, I think, like 2 guys. But they had a lot of backup dancers, right? I didn't know. I thought that they were all like the group. Boy, I was so impressed with the vocals. Because I love high notes, especially if guys can do it. That's amazing. Like, I love that. And then like the visuals, it was really dark and gritty and like mysterious. I love that aesthetic, of course. And then the dancing, I don't know, something about it just like it was like this is so different from what I've seen in like American music. Like everything is tight, everything's intentional, everything's precise, and I was like, and the guys were hot. And I was like, wait. I was like, okay, this is impressive. So then I started going down the TVXQ rabbit hole. And, I think the next video that I watched was Something. I feel like it was Something. No, not like Something. It was like, the song was called Something. You got the something. Yeah, all that. And then when I watched that, I was super uber impressed. I was like, whoa, wait, this is super sharp and clean. And the vocals are still on point. And it was like, most of it was one take as well. I was like, holy shit, what the hell is happening? I'm like, these guys are so talented. And I was just like, as an artist, I was just like so impressed. And it was catchy stuff. So at that point, I didn't know what a bias was. I didn't know what like a maknae was. I didn't know anything. Oppa, like only. I didn't know any of these words were. I just knew that I liked what I saw, and I needed more. Okay, so TVXQ was the first group that I got into. So after Something, I think I watched I feel like Keep Your Head Down was like the third music video that I saw, and I was even more impressed. I was like, wait, this is so dope. Like, they're changing between genres and aesthetics, and it's working, and I'm buying it. Because Keep Your Head Down was back to being gritty, but it had those like red and brown tones in it, and like very like traditional like not traditional Korean, but like it had that like old style feel to it, but also like a modern feel to it. Like it had like that video game sense. I feel like Catch Me also had that sense too. Boy, Keep Your Head Down was super like ooh, like like deep, I feel like. And then I saw Neurotic. And then I was done. When I saw that video, I was freaking in. I think that was like the first time that I commented in a video, like, okay, like I'm new to K-pop, but like I'm in it to win it, like I'm all down for it. And then people were like, oh, we're so glad they could be like, to have you. And I was like, yay, it's actually like a kind community and stuff, at least for the time being. So I was like, oh my god, like these people are actually pretty cool, but Neurotic, if you guys don't know, that is a classic K-pop song. The dance is classic, and I was like, holy smokes, they're hot. And this video is like their older video, and it was this good still. It's like just as good or even better than like the recent stuff that I've been seeing. Oh, get out of here. I'm over it. So that was the beginning of my K-pop experience. And next I will get into Girls' Generation. And Girls' Generation is like how I got into the girl groups. TVXQ is how I got into the boys. And I'm about to say G-Friend. Jesus Christ, we're not there yet. But, SNSD, wait, how do you say their name? Sonya, I forget. Girls' Generation. They not only was I obsessed with their songs, but it was what I came up with in my mind to love them even more. So it's a preview. What I tend to do when I'm like really into something, whether it be like a music, like a song, a movie, a TV show, or whatever, I tend to like create like characters in my mind and like scenarios in my mind, kind of like how like a fan fiction goes, but like a fan fiction that I like kind of just like impose on like the existing like entities. So like I'll pretend like a character is actually in the artist's shoes that is not that artist at all. This is something like a character that I created in my brain. So that what like made me like really really into Girls' Generation. So that's like typically what I do with like a lot of the girl groups. I don't do that with the guy groups, and you'll find out why. But that that's an important part that that has brought me to where I am right now in K-pop. So I had to say that to preface that, and I'll probably say that in the next video. Just I'm sure not everybody's gonna watch every single video of the series, but that is the start of it. So Yang Gang, I'm sure you're wondering how the hell does Andrew Yang like get into this? I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys that like there's like a person that is totally into the Yang Gang, that loves Andrew Yang dearly, that is volunteering for him, championing for him, about to quit their job to like road trip around the country for him. And I love K-pop. And I've seen correlations of the Gang Gang and like, for instance, ARMY, BTS, and like how, I think that a lot of people are ready for new stuff. That's the case of like, people just like new, fresh ideas. They love to be, different and creative, and I got it. But I really, really see a correlation between how I got into K-pop and how I got into Yang, and just why I think Yang will ultimately win, and why I think that K-pop has won. It could be better. K-pop can be better, but I think K-pop, especially BTS, they've won like the music scene. And I think like Andrew Yang is gonna like win the presidency. I don't know. I just think it's fun. Guys, let me know what you think about, Andrew Yang and or K-pop, and or if you're into K-pop, how did you get into it? Like, I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about it. And there's a lot of things that are in the works in terms of like my livelihood and like what I'll be doing in the up and coming months, and how you can kind of help me out with that. You know, alluding to like the cross country thing and traveling, all that stuff. But for now, I will make these videos. I'll make this series because love I love the K I love the K-pop community and K-pop in general, and I love Andrew Yang and the Yang Gang in general. So I just feel like I can be like the piece of the puzzle that like could like connect both communities, and we can just have a good time. So that's it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye. 안녕. 안녕.